Hi, I'm Justine McLucas, and I'm going to take you through a number of ways to improve your box splits. So there's a number of different muscles that you can work on, including the areas around your hip joints and right up in your groin muscles and your hamstrings that will help improve your box splits. So one I like to start with is praying mantis. If you take your feet out to the side, back as far as you can, keeping your knees bent up. Feet should be flat on the ground. You're going to take your hands under your knees onto the ground. Bend your elbows as far back as you can, pushing the knees backwards. This is going to stretch up into the groin and up here. As you do that, you can go further and further forward to get the stretch. Okay, second part. From here, you're going to open your legs behind your hands to stretch the knees. So you're sitting up in a straddle position. You can keep pulling your hips forward until they get flat. From here, stretch both ways over to the side. You always want to try and get your underneath shoulder towards the ground. So moving forward with that underneath shoulder and twisting to the ceiling to try and reach the ground. Okay, so for this part we're going to lie down onto our stomachs. You're going to keep your hips towards the ground and make sure that your knees are in line with your hips and your feet are in line with your knees, so you're making like a 90-degree right angle. Lower down to your elbows and keep trying to push your hips to the ground, making sure that they're going backwards and under rather than tilting forward. Once you get flat, you can push it even further by raising up into a back bend. Okay, so the last step in your box split stretching. From your straddle, once you're nice and flat, or as far as you can go, you're going to lean forward onto your forearms. Pull your hips over and forward so they're facing the ground. The same with your feet, so you've tilted all the way over. And try and get your hips down to the ground. Once you're flat in this position, you can again push it even further by raising into a back bend. If you're not quite flat in that position and can't just roll straight forward, you can still work on the same position from starting up a little bit higher. Make sure that your hips are in line with your feet and that you lower down onto your forearms, taking the pressure into your arms so that your legs can slide out. Thanks for watching. I'm Justine